Good morning, Hillman Cancer Center. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy last Wednesday of February, right?
Can't believe it, yes.
Crazy. So welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. I'm Danielle Petrina, the project manager for the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program, and this is Angela Zaccanini. She is our registered dietitian who focuses on lifestyle nutrition. So just a quick reminder, the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program is located at our flagship cancer center in Shadyside, and we are located on the 3rd floor, so just right across from the clinic. We see patients who are looking to manage symptom management and quality of life through holistic treatments like acupuncture, lifestyle nutrition, yoga, meditation, medical marijuana. Am I forgetting anything? The
Yoga,
brain's
meditation.
frying.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So just so we all remember that. And our program is under the direction of Dr. Eleni Francis, who's a medical oncologist, hematologist. So it's extremely important and rare to find. Today, we are doing everything but the bagel tuna egg salad, which I'm kind of excited about this because it's a nice little twist on an egg salad.
Yeah, yeah. Or a tuna salad.
Or a tuna
You get
salad,
a,
yeah.
Yeah, a mixture
Either
of
way.
both.
So take it away, Ange.
Okay, so I found this recipe, and I think that everything but the bagel seasoning is what appealed to me because I absolutely love this seasoning.
Yes.
You can find it anywhere. I know Aldi even has it. So it's just a combination of sesame seeds, sea salt, dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onion, sesame seeds, I think I already said that, and poppy seeds. So everything but the bagel, and it is just so versatile too. So like adding it to this particular recipe, but at home I add it to like my avocado toast or on top of eggs. I even add it to celery with cream cheese and then sprinkle it on top. So it's just a great spice and seasoning to have in your cupboard. So this is definitely a spin-off of your typical tuna or egg salad. As you can see, very minimal ingredients here. I already hard-boiled the eggs ahead of time so that we could save time today. So typically when I hard-boil eggs, I add my eggs to water, let it boil. Once it gets to a boiling point, I then let it sit and continue to cook for another about 15 minutes. That's kind of my golden rule to make sure that they're at the right boil point.
Yes.
I guess.
Right, because you don't want to open up a half yolky.
Yeah, what do you call
Egg.
that? Not a poached egg. There's like a
Right.
word for it, but
sure.
yeah. And I don't prefer it that way. I like them hard-boiled. But okay, so the recipe calls for 2 hard-boiled eggs, 12 ounces of canned tuna. So these are 5 ounces each, so we only have 10 ounces here. Which is the typical size. Like, I don't know where you're getting 12 ounces of tuna, unless you have to get another one.
I
And
wonder
like,
if the packets, do the packets show different?
I feel like those would be less than 5 ounces.
Yeah, I agree
maybe.
with that, yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but all right. So 12 ounces or 10 ounces, like what we have. 2 green onions, which we actually don't have today, but I think it is a great addition. Green onions are awesome. You know, they add so much flavor and just like a little crunch to it. Mayonnaise, red wine vinegar, and of course, our star ingredient, the everything but the bagel seasoning. So our friend Danielle here loves to peel eggs,
I
so I'm gonna
do.
let her peel eggs and then just dice those or, you know, chop them up a little bit. I'm gonna add our tuna to a big bowl.
I love to peel eggs. It's very soothing. It's therapeutic.
And you taught me a trick to salt the water.
Yes.
Which I guess helps the peeling process,
Yes,
right?
I actually learned that my dad had a pizza shop growing up, and that's where I learned that trick. So you salt it, it helps to peel the eggs. That peel comes off a little bit better.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
All
That's right.
Good. So our 2 cans of tuna, our hard-boiled eggs. Now this is, it serves 4. So keep that in mind too, that if you're just making this for yourself, you can have this for a few meals.
Yeah.
Which is great. And I think like the green onions, if you don't have those, I feel like any type of onion would be fine.
Sure.
Red onion, yellow onion. You don't like red onion, do you?
Well,
Too
red
strong.
onion has to be like really thinly sliced for me to like it.
Okay.
If it's like, I don't like it even like diced and thick.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just too much.
Yeah. See, I don't mind it.
It doesn't mind, yeah.
Yeah.
You
so-
just can't chop it.
Right, I'll cry my eyes out, so don't ask me. Right. So I'm gonna add the mayonnaise. Now, I like this recipe because one, it's quick and easy. It's tastier than your traditional tuna salad, but it's also great for the protein content. It's very low in carbs. So the blog that I found this on, it's actually marketed as a keto recipe.
Oh.
Because it's so low in carbohydrates. Now, I would probably add this to a slice of toast, a wrap, some
for
crackers.
sure. Yeah.
Because to me, carbohydrates are necessary to, make that meal balanced and to help me with my satiety and feeling full to lead me to my next meal.
I agree.
So, but again, if you're trying to follow low carb, this is a great option for you.
Yes.
All right, so you can add those to the tuna.
There's also like a lot of low carb wraps nowadays too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
They're even marketed as keto.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
So keto to me right now is a marketing term, but also a diet that a lot of people follow. Now, I get a lot of questions about the ketogenic diet because it's low in sugar, and sugar and cancer, there's always a question about it. But you should follow a low, simple sugar diet in general.
Yeah.
So cookies, candy, pop, those need to be treats. They should not be staples in your diet. However, whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, our whole grain breads, cereals, beans, lentils, those contain carbohydrates and break down to sugar. And they're great sources.
Yes.
And I feel like they fit.
Yes.
But it's all about portion control.
Yes.
And really what you're looking for as, an individual. So you can work with your dietitian about a specific diet that works best for you and what you need.
And you can get a lot of really good breads. I get the what is it,
Dave's Killer Bread.
Dave's Killer Bread from now Aldi. Walmart sells it as well. I mean, and I love the seedy bread. It kind of actually feels like you're getting something a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
And a little bit more yummy. So, and then you're just filling up your belly with good stuff.
Yeah. So don't be scared of carbs. But again, it's really whatever you need to fit into a healthy diet. Now, if you are a diabetic, there's rules around carbs, not necessarily rules, but there's guidelines to follow that help to better control your blood sugar. And to be honest, you need carbohydrates. You need a consistent amount of them, and not coming from those simple carbohydrates like we just mentioned.
Yeah.
So it's all about balance. All right.
Watch Eat, Pray, Love. When she's eating like the pizza in Italy.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm just like done with it. I'm gonna like enjoy
when she's
carbs.
like, I'm just gonna buy bigger pants. Like, what's the big deal?
It's fine.
So what I just did is add a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise and a teaspoon of our red wine vinegar. That's just gonna kind of flavor it up, give it almost like a dressing. Now, if you're trying to lessen your fat content, you can certainly use a light mayonnaise. I know it's a lot lower in calories and fat. But again, if you're trying to increase your calorie content, increase your proteins and your fats in a simple way, this is a good way to do it. Even to add maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon of olive oil can help get you those healthy fats and additional calories in there as well. So a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise for this is a great amount. Okay. And then our final ingredient is our everything but the bagel seasoning.
Yum.
So it does say to add, I need a lot more than that. 2 teaspoons, but we're just gonna kind of
eyeball it,
sprinkle it on. It gives it a good crunch, and because it contains sea salt, you don't have to add any salt to this. You could add pepper if you want, but it's really gonna flavor it up very well, just with the seasonings it contains. So this is an easy, healthy, high protein recipe for lunch, dinner, a snack. I think this would be awesome on crackers. Like I said, I even think like an avocado toast topped on there. You could probably put this in the fridge for probably 2 to 3 days, and it would be great. Now, the 2 things that you could do is, again, add the green onions and then top with some fresh parsley for another little bit of flavor and herb. So I think that's all we have for you. This is probably the quickest recipe we've ever done.
Yes, and I can't remember what we're doing next week because we just sent those in. Do you remember?
Next week we're doing, I believe, a brownie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that skinny taste.
Oh, did you decide to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, so Danielle sent me a
I'm
recipe.
tasting this. Here,
And
taste.
on brownies, and we're going to try it out.
Yeah,
So,
we just found like a cool one. We know desserts are big, and how to just kind of, you know, make them a little bit more healthy. Better get some egg. Let's try this out.
get one of everything.
That's good. I would put a ton more seasoning on that. Wouldn't you think?
I got a big bite of the seasoning.
Did you? Okay.
So yours probably didn't, but
Just didn't have it, but it's great. Actually, give it a try. Just a reminder, we have an email list that you can join. I'm putting Angie's email at the bottom of our screen here. Ange sends out a weekly email, just includes the link to the recipe that we're making that week,
Yep.
a link to our YouTube page, please subscribe and like, and then a link to a survey. So if there's anything we're not hitting, please let us know. We'd love to hear back from you. So have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow is going to be 70 and sunny, so make sure you get out
That's
of your house, get a walk in. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day.
see you next time.